If you're serving process, what is substitute service? Or sometimes you'll hear it called substituted service. Hi, this is Larry K with shadowanyone.com. I've got the website training. Go check it out if you want to. I'm going to tell you 3 things today about substitute service, 2 of which very commonly shared. One, it's a real time saver. This will help you out a lot, but it is controversial. Number 1, here's what substituted service is. It's when you're hired to serve somebody personally, but you're also authorized to serve somebody as their substitute, somebody in their place. Now there's 3 different ways I'm going to tell you about here that you can serve somebody in substituted service. One is a court-appointed person that you can serve. So it might say right on the paperwork, you're going to serve John Doe, this guy you got to serve, but it might also say that you can serve his wife or some other member of the household or the receptionist at work. So it says right there, the court order, the appointment tells you who you can serve in a substituted manner. The second place to look to see if you can serve substitute service on somebody is in statute, in state law, and it might spell out specifically you can serve someone else who lives at that residence who's of reasonable age or of legal age, or it might have the actual number. They have to be over 18 and live there. That type of thing. You'll find that in statute. Now, these first 2 things are very clear cut. The court has specifically said you can do it in the case of that they've appointed or they've named someone else you can serve for substituted service, or it's in statute. These are 2 no-brainers. You can read these, you figure these out. Here's the third one. Prepare for the controversy. I don't know, maybe the comments will blow up. Maybe people will say, yeah, this is exactly what we do in the real world. But this will save you so much time and aggravation and problems as a process server. The attorney you're working for will tell you if there's someone else that they would be satisfied that you served. Now, does this legally hold up if the person says, I wasn't served, no one in my residence was served, nobody else that was appointed was served, but the attorney that you work for said, yeah, go ahead and give it to so-and-so, or you can serve it to anybody there or at work. If the attorney is satisfied, your client is satisfied with where you deliver the papers, then you're in good shape. And when you file the return of service, put down who you served and where and when. Don't be sneaky about this. There's nothing underhanded. But your client is the one you have to satisfy, and the client, you're an attorney, should be understand the law, understand procedures, understand who the judge is, and say, that this will be fine. Just drop it off to anybody at that house. That's fine. So if you have someone you think might be a problem serving, or the attorney tells you they might be a problem, ask outright, is there anybody else that can take these papers you'd be happy with? And that can save you a lot of heartache. Look, this is just one of those things that you either pay to learn or an experienced process server passes along to you. And here you are. I'm passing it along to you. This is something that's worked great for me. Maybe it can save you a lot of heartache and time, make your job a little bit easier. If you like that tip, if you say, wow, that makes a lot of sense, that is something I really hadn't thought of on my own, consider checking out the Investigator's Ultimate Guide to Process Serving. That's my course. It's over at shadowanyone.com/PS if you want to go straight to the page that talks about that. I just empty the bucket of knowledge. I just tell you everything I know from A to Z, soup to nuts on process serving based on my experience, based on my knowledge. And this is doing it, as a source of income. It's not some pie in the sky theoretical thing. The things that I teach there, I've done, and I am living proof that they work. Of course, if you have any specific questions about these types of things, talk to your client, the attorney, or ask your attorney. I'm not an attorney. I'm not giving legal advice. I'm just telling you what's worked out in the real world and what might make your life easier and satisfy your client. In the meantime, this is Larry K with shadowanyone.com. Remember, do the right thing, even if it's the hard thing.